G'day folks, and welcome to another video. So in this one I'll be looking to replace the front seats in the Nissan Patrol. The original The original ones are pretty flat and don't offer much support. So I'm going to be installing some new ones that I've got off of Facebook Marketplace. Anyway, I'll have to see how I go in installing these things, and I hope you enjoy watching along. So it's a great car, but the front seats are just very flat, as you can see, and I feel like I'm sitting on a bench when I'm in there, and the side bolsters don't really hold you very well. And also, these are actually leather underneath, and the leather's starting to split. So what people mostly do is they get like seats out of a Falcon or a Commodore and put them in and get an adapter kit. But I'm going to try something else. So I managed to pick up these chairs free, which is a great price, and they will fit in nicely, I think, to the front seat as an alternative. They're really comfortable to sit in, but as you can see, even though they're free, it doesn't mean they were in perfect condition. They're a bit grubby, especially the passenger's side. And seeing as I might try the passenger side first, I'm going to clean them up with a Bissell water vacuum cleaner first, and see if I can clean them up and make them look a bit prettier. There's two bolts at the front. One is hidden behind this plastic cover, but it's a matter of just pulling these pins out. There's one here and one here. Then that side cover comes off, and there's also two bolts at the rear of the chair, but you need to move the seat forward to remove it. So I keep all those bolts together. We'll have to reuse them. There was actually three of these pins holding in this plastic guard. There's one on the front, one on the side, and actually one tucked right behind the corner. So if you're removing that, be careful because you'll just snap that. Anyway, I've already taken all four out, so we can unplug the electric seat controls, and then we should be able to just pull the seat out. So we've got the chair out of the driver's side. And as you can see, you see these mounted underneath it. So I'll have to rig up some way of mounting it in a similar way on the new chair. I think there's already a partial mount, so I might be able to adjust something. But the trick is really I want to get the rails, the mounting rails off either side of this chair that go into the existing holes, and then adapt them to the new chair. So we managed to get that side brace on, which is the inside, the side that's in the center of the vehicle. Now to remove the one on the outside from this car, unfortunately there isn't really a way to unbolt it, so I actually have to cut down the rail to release the bracket. It's kind of mounted upside down, and there's no way to get into it without serious dismantling, so the easiest way is just to use a cut-off wheel and to trim that edge off, and it'll fall out from there. So I've just cut that edge off, and now this bracket falls out. I just have to clean up the grease on there, but with these two brackets now are essentially what mounts the chair rail. So as I said before, this is the outside. This one the chair mounts directly onto. I don't have to do anything other than clean it up and drill some holes. This one will mount next to the rail on the inside to lessen the gap for mounting the holes. The chair I'm going to put it on is too wide, so by adding this to the inside, I'm moving this anyway. It works out. I will have to trim one of the sides off to give me some extra space, but that'll be fairly minor. So this is a rough mock-up of where these frames will go, roughly. I'm thinking I might leave this center bracket under the seat as something to mount the CB radio to. Might tidy up some of these prong bits, but I think if I leave that there, it'll be solid enough to mount the radio to and keep it out of the way, the rest of the mechanism. So yeah, that should work. So I've just been drilling a few mounting holes in the old rails to suit the new chair. I had to find the right position and then adjust it slightly, and it's in the middle of the rail, and I go through the existing holes on the rails of the new chair. So this is the easy one, the other rail will actually be harder. So now I'm just drilling some holes in our cross plates to mount the other rail on the chair. We have the rails mounted up. This is the original and this is the new seat, and they're bolted top and bottom. This side the rails sit side by side with a plate, and now I need to just do a bit of test fitting in the car to make sure it fits, probably be in and out a few times. I've left the bracket underneath. I'll hang this CB underneath that with a bracket just to secure it, and it'll live there again underneath the seat. So it'll be in and out, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you how it looks when it's all done. And here they are, both front seats in. The good thing is, in keeping the bottom frame, I was actually also able to keep the original bottom trim, so it all comes up looking pretty factory, which is nice. It's a good fit, very comfortable, so I'm pretty happy with that, and that'll make a more comfortable ride out on the trails. Thanks again for coming along and watching me play around installing some stuff, this time in the Patrol instead of the Jeep. The Jeep's gone and Patrol's a new vehicle for trails, so new car seats be much more comfortable. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.